All right, what is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'm your host, John Heislop. What is up, guys? So we already made it to day two. I don't know if you saw the tweet earlier, but we're on day two of the ladder, 100 to get to 10K. I don't think it takes that long to get to 10K when you start with 100. So there is that. So it's not going to be that long of a climb, which is awesome because no one wants a long climb. Nobody wants that. Camps is up. Not gonna lie, yesterday was pretty abysmal. The silver lining was me calling you out about forgetting about Langford in that list and then seeing him go yard with all the nobodies. Yeah, no, that was awesome. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I can't believe I forgot him. I think I had literally everybody. Like everybody was on my cheat sheet. But the cheat sheet did feed the streets, just like I said. It was like a movie. I think that's what the kids say. It's like a movie. But yeah, it is what it is. I had a decent day. We did right here on ProphetX on this show. This is where I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff, I think. My stuff, the other stuff, you know what I mean? So, recently said, there it is. So we had Dustin May over 4.5 strikeouts, which was absurd, like absurd, because he was horrible, but he still somehow got home, which was awesome. What else? Hang on one second. I have to finish this tweet. All right, yeah, he was terrible, but he got home. Wrigley was tough last night. It was a weather game there. According to Kevin Roth, there was going to be, dongs and shit, and there was. So he was right as usual. So it wasn't really Dustin May's fault. Still, he got 5 people. Anyway, that was the point. Bryce Miller did not get home. I watched that. That was pretty bad. And then Chandler Simpson plus 196. I mean, come on. That got home, and then I think that was from the day before. Yep. So good day from a ProphetX standpoint. If you don't know what ProphetX is, it is an exchange. Basically, you're just playing against other people. So instead of betting into a multi-billion-dollar corporation designed to take your cash from you, what you're doing is playing against other people, which is awesome. But it looks and feels exactly like a sports book. And in many cases, you get better lines. Like you just get better prices. Today, Ortiz, they haven't graded yet. That one, plus 128. It was like plus 110 at FanDuel. So it's not like, I don't know, like it wasn't even close really. So, anyways, I don't have something to play right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the button right over at Odd Shopper, and we're just gonna play whatever comes up. I have it set at I think $1,000 bankroll. So it's gonna be super small wagers, but we could just spray the board. All right. So what we'll do is Brady Singer was feeling. Oh, nice, nice Singer. I'm a big daytime strikeout guy, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Get daytime strikeouts. Save the dingers for night. You know what I mean? Dingers for the nighttime, K's for the daytime. And it's been pretty good for me in the past, but we'll see if it stays. But yeah, that was a good look. So I think the Marlins have been striking out too, right? That's who they played. So that actually was a good look. He's a tough guy to get behind in K's, though. You know what I mean? Like a little bit tough. Anyways, let's go Andrew Haney right now. Anybody else? Yeah, they never see him coming in the daytime. I think, you know what I think? Some of these dudes are just tired. You know what I mean? They're not used to, they don't want to get up. These are young guys. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like they're not really trying to get up. They have a night job. And then this is like working a day shift, which they cannot like that. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. So that's my take on it. Yeah, let's find, who did I say? Andrew Haney, Pirates and Angels, and we're gonna do his hits allowed. At ProphetX right here, it's plus 144. This is why you need ProphetX. Caesars, 116. That's not even remotely close to the same play. Yeah, right now we're looking at plus 148. All right. At another book, it's like 116 at Caesars, which is a good book. DraftKings, plus 110. So they're telling me I need to play $10, which is fair. So I'll save some for you guys if you want it. You can follow along right here. This is live. So if you want, there's still liquidity there. But yeah, start giving me your dinger stuff because we're going live in probably about 55 minutes with Aton. We're gonna put in the dinger parlay. Also, too, though, we need strikeouts for tonight. So if anybody has strikeouts, hit the chat. We need those strikeouts. We need them kind of bad because I'm all out of strikeouts. What else? We got Haney. Yeah, over 5.5 hits allowed. I mean, he's going to give up 6 hits. Come on. We're talking the Angels here. All right, what else is there? I'm just going to hit the button. Like I said, these are coming right from an EV tool. The thing is, at ProphetX, what happens is someone puts in what they want, and then as the lines move all day, they don't move at ProphetX because that's an order that someone wanted that price. So if the line moves against them and you can get in there before they can change it, you'll get a pretty good price. And that's basically all we're trying to do. That's basically EV betting in a nutshell. You guys want basketball? Anybody? Because Davion Mitchell looks pretty good tonight. It is 20.5 PRAs over, and that's plus 113. Who are some options on two? Oh, we're gonna get to that on that later show. 50 minutes away. I got a couple that I'm kind of. I think I got some good ones. All my dinger plays are for at night. Every single one of them. I'd say if you got strikeouts, let me know. I need strikeouts. Oh man, this is plus 117. They're telling me to go $10. All right, whatever. So if you guys want Davion Mitchell over 20.5 PRAs, it's plus 117 here at ProphetX. Every single book on the planet has this at, God only knows, even money at Caesars. Even money. Minus 105 at Bet Online. Those are real, actual books. You know what I mean? That lets people bet. Minus 103 at Pinnacle. You're getting plus 117. Like that can't be beat. And here's the thing, though, ProphetX. If you don't live in a legal state, it's probably legal in your state. The only states it's not legal is Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Washington, Michigan, Tennessee, Ohio, and Louisiana. That's it. So there's that too. What else we got? We need some strikeouts, man. I just don't have any strikeouts for tonight. I'll tell you what, though, nothing hits, Ryan, like those daytime strikeout plays. Like nothing hits like that. So after you hit one and now you're waiting, do you know what I mean? Okay, Peralta 5.5. Let me check that out. We'll see what we got at ProphetX, and we'll see where that lines up with the rest of the market. I'll tell you right now, I'd be shocked if it wasn't a better price here. So Peralta, they got the Giants, right? He's a strikeout guy. Giants are a strikeout team, right? Yeah, 5.5, 162. You can only get 6.5 plus 117, which is in line, but there's still better prices at the books. But the Giants strike out. Like, that's a fact. Like, just go look that up. Right now, here, I'll bring it up myself. San Francisco Giants. So far this season, 216 strikeouts, 804 at-bats. I don't do plate appearances. I do at-bats. We could do plate appearances, but I don't think either one matters. I like the last 7 days. The Yankees have struck out more than anybody. They've had more at-bats or fewer at-bats than a lot of teams too, which is awesome. Let's see the Giants. Where are they? 44 and 192 is not that bad. So I wouldn't specifically target them, but Peralta, I mean, you could do a lot worse for the pitcher. Like a lot worse. What else do we got? What else do we got? We need more, dude. Minus 115 for 5.5? Or Eric Fetty, is that what you're talking about? No, they already went today. Yeah, so you have to be talking about Freddie. I don't know. Hang on, let me grab another couple. We need a couple more like bangers, you know what I mean? You guys want to take a yeah, use code FLOP. Thanks, Dan. I'm telling you, ProphetX is just, it's awesome. It's a whole nother world. It's an exchange. It's going to be the one that lasts, and exchanges are going to be a thing going forward. You watch. It's going to be peer-to-peer. So, I mean, yeah, we can't use Chucks. Here, let's see. I want to give out something else, but I'm trying to find something like perfect. You know what I mean? Something we can all be very proud of. Oh, no. They're saying James Wood under a home run? Like, we can't do that. Under and home runs. What a world, huh? That ain't bad, Ryan. That ain't bad. Those Angels strike out. Like, that's a fact. So there's that. But we still need something. Jalen Williams under. No, they don't play tonight. Hang on. I'm just going through with Odd Shopper. What do we have? What do we have? When I don't have something in my pocket, like I had Ortiz in my pocket today. He already went before the show started, so it's tough. Because, I mean, I don't really have anything, but what you do is you just EV bet. Because that way, at least you can have action, like a bunch of action. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get stuck with just like what you have. I'll probably go through and look for another strikeout later, but I don't really know if I have to. We got so much home runs that we are pretty much set. I mean, people are saying Mickey Moniak. Yeah, Crow. I'm with you, man. Like, I love Odd Shopper. Odd Shopper is by far my favorite EV tool, and I've used all of them. It's by far my favorite one, the most accurate, the best one. I'm still not doing under home runs. I don't care if Odd Shopper tells me to do it. I'm not doing it. And Odd Shopper is legit. You guys want to do Haywood Highsmith over Reeve? I'm not doing that. I mean, but look at the look and feel. Look, it's a sports book, essentially, but it's not. That's so beautiful. It has everything, but the strikeouts are where I found that I'm dead serious. We can probably run up quite a bit. I mean, we're going to have to move to main markets on that ladder at some point. But look, I mean, there's 3K on the Boston run line. If you wanted to take that. Over 10, you could take 4,500. So there's no limits here because these are it's just liquidity that's available on this exchange. So if we have to, we can lay 5K on something, which we would never be able to do at a sports book. Never. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But man, I'm fired up, dude. I love ProphetX. We need strikeouts. Matthew Boyd, I would stay away from that game, just so you know, from a pitcher standpoint, just because of the weather. People are saying the ball is going to be flying there. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying what people are saying. and that ain't good. We don't want balls flying. We want balls not flying if we're back in the pitcher to strike people out. Because I won't lie to you, did you guys watch Luis Ortiz today? That was tough to watch, man. That guy was getting demolished. He got us 8, but man, that was a wild 8. It depends, Austin. Price first. You know what a lot of people don't realize? This number right here is the most important one. See Eduardo Rodriguez, total strikeouts right there, over 5.5. That's the number everyone focuses on, right? You know the number we all need to be focused on is that. Plus 111, all right? Because the price is what matters the most. In that one, you can get better prices at a couple other books. So you wouldn't take it there. Unless you were in, Florida, Texas, someplace like that, California, where, you don't have legal options. But at ProphetX, if that's all you got, then you got to do it. But what I like to do is find things, like I said, Ortiz today was a great example. Plus 129 for 4.5 Ks. And the best price was plus 110 at traditional books. Like, what are we doing? Once the lineups all start filtering out, that's when you're going to see prices not move at ProphetX, and that's what you're looking for. Because sometimes, you'll get like a strikeout guy in the lineup that wasn't really supposed to be there, because the books make these numbers way before these games. So they don't know who's in the lineup. They think they know who's in the lineup, but they don't know. And once the lineups come out, if there's a surprise or two, some guy, just not in the lineup that normally is, well, that changes the projection. So the thing is, though, the books will change quick. ProphetX, not so much, because it's another person on the other end of that move. So pay attention to the best price. So just get the best price. That's all that matters. I'll go through. Let me just see if there's anything else on this screen that I can find. I'm using an EV tool on the back end, and it's just going to tell us where most value is. Oh, how do I determine? Oh, over under. It depends on which one it is. I mean, does a team strike out or do they not? You know what I'm saying? So, which guy do you have a question on? Let's start there. Do you have a pitcher you want tonight, or something you're looking at? And I'll tell you how I went through. How about that? Like, what that process was. Sometimes it's super, super simple. Like, ridiculous simple. Other times, not so much. Hang on, I'm looking. It's all right, so if you're thinking about strikeouts, is that what you want to know? Like strikeouts, home runs, like what? Like, I don't know what you're. Okay, David Festa. That's what I'm actually looking at. Okay, so Festa to lefties, he throws a changeup and a four-seamer. Four-seamer not great. It kind of gets hit. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to know about the White Sox. How do they hit righties? Current season, they don't miss the changeup much, but they haven't seen it much. So what you would do is current and last season. 1, 2. There's still not a lot of data. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any lefties? 1. So we have 1. White Sox are probably going to run a lot of righties out at him. So the slider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a real good slider. There's 6 guys that swing and miss that. 7 if you count Benintendi. And actually, the catcher, Caro, he could easily be one. So you're looking at pitch mix for the White Sox and what Festa likes to throw. He throws that slider 41% of the time to righties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 righties in the lineup that will swing through that thing. So, you know what I mean? Oh, Dirk just hit one? Damn. I hate when I miss out on like one of my guys, dude. That sucks. Man, I hate when Dirk hits it. Nice. Nice job, Dirk. Yeah, so right now you're looking at definitely Festa is somebody you want to think about. Hang on. Let me see what he has at ProphetX that what price. Let's see if we can go up to 6.5 because I think he might be a 7 guy. Like we're never gonna get 4.5 on him ever again because he's good enough for that. So he got 6 Mets last time, 4 Tigers through 64 pitches, then 76 pitches. So now he should throw into the 80s pitch wise. You want more pitches, obviously. And because last season he was up to, let me see, he threw 100, 103 one time. I mean, generally they kept him out of that range though 90, 86, 81, 72, 72, 66. Yeah. So Festa, I mean, did he get hit? And that's why he was coming out easily. Yeah. So he could throw 80 plus pitches, which wouldn't surprise me. 26% CSW kind of sucks. Called strike, swing strike, but it's still early. But I mean, he still got 6 Mets, which is not bad. Going over to that game, what do we got for price on this? 5.5 is the only one, but minus 118. That's not a bad price. I'll be honest with you. That looks like something I could get behind. Do I actually want to put that in? Yeah, it was Dirk, man. Dirk might be a daytime guy. Yeah, so this is minus 122, minus 125, minus 125, minus 133. And here we are with minus 116. There's only 100 or minus 118. There's only like 100 and something dollars of liquidity. So if you guys want to take that, I'm going to take 10 of it. You guys can take the rest. I don't see, yeah. That's actually a good play. Nice work, Austin. Yeah, it's a combination of pitch mix. Has this team been striking out lately? The last few opponents for this guy, like over the last week, the White Sox 52 strikeouts, 204 at bats. That's not bad. Yeah, no, they could be, Austin. It depends under what though. Under at what price? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, because 5.5 is that's the line. So if it's plus 150 for under, I'll take that. Do you know what I'm saying? But if it's minus 130 under, I'm not taking that. Does that make sense? It depends on what the price is. I don't really ever care who's on the over or under. Does that make sense? Like the public that literally matters nil. Like that, I don't think there's a more useless like data point than tickets. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because they who bet that? Do you know what I mean? Like who? So who? Like if it's people I respect, then it's like okay, now I'm paying attention. But if it's randos, I have no idea who they are. Then like I don't care what they bet. But yeah, be careful because like I said, with the under what price? The over right now on ProphetX is probably the best in the market or damn close. Everybody else is a little higher. Caesars is at 133. They're a good data point, 121. So we're coming right under what Pinnacle has, which is good. which is real good. What else do we got? I'm gonna hit the button one more time over there. Haney, we already took. I'm not doing Bryce Wilson under 2.5 strikeouts plus 132. That feels. I don't know. I don't know that he gets 3. It's not because of that, but it's more just like, eh. Oh, here's one. Let's do Haney over 16.5 outs. Want to do that? Plus 105. Let's see what kind of liquidity there. Again, that's better than every other place on the planet. Oh, wow. $3,000 of liquidity on this. That is wild. Why is there so much liquidity? Let me check Haney real quick. I mean, I guess it's his former team, I'm sure, right? The guy's been around for a while. He's a lefty. Is he a lefty? Yeah, he's a lefty. He just went 7 innings. He's done this in his last 3 starts. He's damn near 100 pitches. He's throwing well. I think, I mean, we already took his over in hits, but hits allowed. But hits allowed, like, don't forget that kind of says the guy's going to stay in the game. I mean, unless he just gets absolutely bombarded in 1 inning. But a lot of times, like, they'll get you out of there if, before you can give up 6 pitches, unless you're kind of pitching well. So I'm doing this. It's saying for me to do $10. I have it set at $1,000, my bankroll. So maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't have it set on. Plus 104 for that's crazy. I'll tell you, every single book on the planet is way above that. Like, way above. Yeah, minus 130 at BetMGM. I mean, not that that's a sharp book. Minus 125 at DraftKings. Minus 120 at ESPN. Minus 111 at Pinnacle. Wow. So somebody wants Haney bad for that, and they're going literally against the entire market. So that's probably the play of the night right here for this stream. We'll call that the play of the night. I'm going to go back and get 90 more on that. What do they got for that? All right. All right, that's gonna do it. Anybody else? Yeah, Alex, it's on Pickett. It really doesn't do anyone any good though, just because like you're gonna take it at a price that's like way off the market. But yeah, it's on Pickett. That one and trying to think, all the sports books I have, everything is synced to Pickett. I have to log in. I haven't looked at Pickett in forever, just because you can follow your bets on Twitter, if that makes sense. I just refreshed the home run one, so I just know who's hitting home runs tonight, because that's all I'm betting. Generally, it's home runs. This one I'll probably have to track using an app, just because I'm not going to get it via Twitter. But yeah, everything's on Pickett. What we did on this show, we already had Ortiz. Andrew Haney over 5.5 hits allowed, plus 148. Davion Mitchell over 20.5 PRAs, plus 117. David Freese over 5.5 strikeouts, minus 118. And Andrew Haney over 16.5 outs recorded, plus 104. That's the play of the show, though. That one right there. So if you didn't do your ladder, you could start your ladder right there on that one. All right, guys. All right, that's going to do it. I will talk to all of you tomorrow, and we'll go right back into ProphetX. If you want ProphetX, get it. Even if you don't want it, go download it right now and just put it in your back pocket. You're gonna need it. It's just another out, and it's a great one because all these books are kind of moving together. But this one, there are just sore thumbs. We just found 4 in like a half hour that we could literally bet on, like bet right now, and we have the best price in the world. Every single one of these, we have the best price in the world. So, yeah, Jim, we're going live at 4 to do, we're going to talk home run. So about a half hour, I'm going to get a drink, start working on dinner, all that kind of stuff. But we'll be back at 4. We're going to use the tools at Odd Shopper. But again, ProphetX. Get ProphetX. It's not like a service or anything. It's a literal another out. So if you literally can't have enough of those. These exchanges are the way. I'm telling you, it's peer versus peer. So that means, like I said, you can just find the best lines in the market. We just picked off 4 of them. If you download it, use promo code SLOP, and I will see all you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.